morning, y'all. Well, this is my favorite time of year. I'm not gonna lie, I just love the fall. It gives me an opportunity to make some of my favorite recipes, and today's gonna be one of them, and we're gonna can it up. We are gonna make orange cranberry sauce for the holidays. Now here is the recipe if you want to screenshot it. So the first thing we're going to need is the cranberries, the star of the show. Now what you want to do, you want to open these up, put them in a colander and go through them. Make sure there's no bad ones in there. Make sure there's no underripe ones in there because they tend to be extremely bitter. So you want the freshest, reddest berries you can get. And then we've got the juice from 2 oranges and the zest, just the zest. 4 cups of water, 2 cups of orange juice, and sugar. Let me get these gone through and washed up, and then I'll be back. All right, now out of 6 bags of cranberries, this is all I got out of there. That was bad. Some stems. You don't want the soft ones or the ones that got tore apart. Anything with things like that on it, you don't want. You want the best quality cranberries you can get. Now, I must say that Ocean Spray must have had a bumper good crop this year because I am so impressed with the quality of their cranberries this year. All right, now here we have our juice from the 2 oranges. We've got the zest from the 2 oranges. We've got 2 cups of orange juice. We've got our berries, 4 cups of water, and 7 cups of sugar. The first thing we're going to do is add the water. Okay, the first thing we did was add the water to the pot, and that was 4 cups. The next thing we're going to do is add the orange juice. And I tell you what, guys, you can use orange juice or cranberry juice, but this orange juice brings the flavor up to a whole new level. You will love it. Next thing we're going to add is the orange juice from the lemons, or the oranges we squeezed up. And there goes Mr. Cooper. Next thing we're going to do is add the berries. Look how beautiful all of those are. Hats off to Ocean Spray this year. That around good. Next thing we're going to do is add the sugar. Now, the lemon or the orange zest, that doesn't go in until this is cooked down quite a bit. This will be the absolute last ingredient to go in it. And then just mix this around. And let this come to a simmer. And we're going to let all of those berries cook down and pop and let all their goodness out. And when we get to that point, I will bring you back. Now, guys, while these are starting to cook down, I have got my jars in the oven sterilizing. With water bath canning, you definitely want to sterilize your jars. And I'm choosing to do pint jars with this recipe. All right, now one thing I need to add is that we do not use Sure Gel or any kind of thing like that, because cranberries have a lot of natural pectin in it. So this is going to gel up perfectly without anything added to it. Now once these berries start to pop and get a little soft, we are going to take a potato masher and mash them up a little bit. All right, y'all, they are pretty much popped. So the next thing we are going to do, and this is optional, you don't need to do this, but I prefer to do it. Take your potato masher and just mash those down. And while this is starting to cook down, we have got our water for the water bath canner. Okay, y'all, I'll bring you back in a minute. Now, I do want to say that this is not a timed recipe. You cook this down till it is of the consistency that you like. Okay, y'all, when it gets to this point, he's got it all mashed down for me. You continuously stir it till it gets to the consistency you like. I'm saying probably for us about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, y'all. Now this has been cooking down for about 10 minutes. So now we are going to add the orange zest. And stir that in really well and let this cook an additional 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, I am going to check and see if this is the consistency that we want. Just get a little bit on a spoon, take an ice cube, and put it on the bottom, and let that cool completely. Now, you can leave this into a little runnier sauce, or you can make it to a jelly consistency. It's all up to you and what you prefer. Okay, see how that is? And that is how we like it. So we are going to leave that just as it is. If you like it a jelly consistency, go ahead and cook it for an additional 10 or 15 minutes. Oh. Okay, y'all, we are going to take our hot jars and sterilized jars and get those filled up to about a 1/4 inch headspace. Look at the color of that. Isn't that just beautiful? Fill the second jar. And if you put too much in it, guys, there's nothing to taking out a little bit. In fact, that first one I'm probably going to have to take out a little bit, because you do need that headspace. All right, take them out, check them. See, that's just a little bit too full. So let me get a spoon. And you just take it out, and put it back in the pan. That one's okay. Okay, then just take a damp rag and clean your rims really well. There's no need to use vinegar on this one. Just make sure it's very clean. Put your lids on finger tight. And you put it down in hot water. And when I get this filled, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, we got 9 pints out of the first batch. We are going to put the lid on it, let it come to a boil, and process that for 15 minutes. Now, one other thing, don't forget to put your glove of vinegar in the pot to keep your jars from clouding up. And also make sure your water is at least 1.5 inches above the jar lids. Okay, y'all, here is what we ended up with. It's 10 pints and 1 little jelly jar. And all of these 9 have already sealed, and these 2 I just took out, so they need to seal yet. Now, Mr. James doesn't like cranberry sauce, but I love it. And this is what I scraped out of the pan. This is the consistency of it. And I'm going to give it a taste test.
Nope, gotta have your second bite.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Remember, like I always say, first bite does good, second bite does justice.
It has a rich cranberry taste, but you can also taste the orange. Oh my goodness. If you enjoy cranberry sauce, I urge you to make this. You will love it. Now, we've got enough to last through the holidays. But I think I'm going to get some more of those cranberries and make some more, because this is going to go fast. So, if you're not subscribed to Pennington's Garden Life, come on over, y'all. We're good people. Have a blessed day.